How are things gone this fall, these few weeks you've been able to practice with the guys?
Man, it's been really good. The guys are giving a lot of energy, giving a lot of great effort out there, truly enjoying it. Big thing about it is making sure we're just staying hydrated because, as you know, here in San Antonio, man, they get hot really quick. We're going early in the mornings. It's still kind of hot, but it's pretty good, man.
What's been some of the overall impressions with some of the guys you have in your room? So a few talented guys there. Is it you think you have enough talent in your running back room to compete?
Yes, sir. I really do believe that we have some great guys in our room. Obviously, Sincere McCormick, he had an outstanding year last year. Credit to the guys who, got him here. But, he's really showing up this fall camp, as well as Brendan Brady. He's another local kid here from San Antonio. But you can't forget about BJ Daniels. I have a room. I'm fortunate enough, blessed enough to have a room of guys that really want to compete every single day. And I think the beautiful thing about it is they know that at any moment, the guy that's behind them can be in front of them. So it's a healthy competition, great competition. But I think the biggest thing about, the running back room right now is how close those guys are. Like, they're truly friends. So, and that's the good thing, especially in this game, having guys that you can really love and support and be, encourage them to get better. So, great room.
Thanks, Coach.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Greg, you're up.
Coach, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm wondering, what's the biggest thing that jumps out about Sincere McCormick and what he brings to the table for you guys?
Man, the biggest thing about Sincere is his everyday attitude. He comes to work every day wanting to get better than he was the day before. And especially with him being so young, he had a lot of success as a freshman last year. And now being able to come back into the room with a new coaching staff, with a new coach, and guys in his room, that he's really competing against, knowing, hey, yesterday was yesterday. Today is the day. I need to get better today. That's the biggest thing that he's really bringing to the room. And I think he's really putting a lot of pressure on those true freshmen that we have in our room right now with Jalen Light and Cajun Cobbs and Justin Rodriguez. Those guys just knowing that he had that success as a freshman because of his work ethic. And now he knows, with Brendan Brady, Kadari Johnson, and BJ Daniels right there, right neck and neck with them, he just knows every day he has to get better. He's continuing to grind and put that first foot forward.
What are some of those ways that he can get better as a young player who's still developing? Where do you think we'll see that growth?
I think the growth with him just being as a young player right now is just listening and learning. Just because at the end of the day, having a lot of success early in your career, you kind of feel as if, I've arrived. Not that he doesn't feel that way, but you can get beside yourself a little bit. And I think that's the big thing with him. Like, he's listening and he's learning. He's not quick to talk. He's really more so, okay, coach, I got you. I understand. Hey, coach, how can I do this? What do I need to do to get better? And those are the strides that he's making just as a young player. So when he becomes a junior, he becomes a senior, when he gets to that next level, he's able to listen. He's able to communicate effectively with his coaches and obviously his teammates.
What's it been like in general practicing with all the different safety precautions and protocols that are in place?
Honestly, man, it's been good. Football is football. You got to do what you have to do to be safe. But at the end of the day, it's pretty much the norm right now in America of just, I got my mask right here, so it's just being safe and just understanding, keep your distance from your teammates, keep your distance from your coaches, understanding, when you go get water, let the trainers get it to you, and just being smart in what you're doing and not taking anything for advantage right now. But, it's been good. It will get frustrating at times because you want to go grab that water bottle. You want to do this. You want to put your hands or you want to put your arms around your guys. But it's like, you can't do that. So, but, it's good. As long as we're giving great effort and giving full speed reps, I think we'll all be happy.
Do you personally feel safe as you look at the prospect of going through the full season, or do you have any concerns?
No, I feel really safe. Our training staff, they're doing a great job. Obviously, our head coach is doing a great job of just making sure us as adults, the coaches are doing what we're supposed to do because we're the ones setting the example for the players. And so if we do what we're supposed to, obviously our guys will follow us. We're the role model. So I feel good about it. And just knowing at the end of the day, if I take care of myself and the person next to me takes care of themselves, everybody will be okay. So just do your job, focus on your part, and everything else will work itself out.
This is kind of changing gears pretty drastically, but we saw starting yesterday that a lot of professional sports teams are canceling or postponing games in response to the Jacob Blake shooting. I'm wondering, what was that conversation like within your team today? Did you guys bring that up at practice, or how did that play out?
Yeah, I spoke to my running backs about it, of just understanding, just the climate of the world right now. With me personally being a young, minority coach, a young black coach, it is hard. It is hard. But at the end of the day, I tell my guys every morning, man, just be thankful for the day that you have. At the end of the day, you have your choices to make. And then whatever choice you make, there's always going to be a consequence. So just make sure you're making the correct choices in life to make sure that you're safe, that you can go home to your loved ones, and just stay out the way. I hate to say it like that, but stay out the way, be safe, and just be thankful for the day that you have, and just help somebody else out in life. And when you see them struggling, lift them up, because you would need somebody to lift you up, in your time of need.
As a black coach, how important is it to be able to offer your perspective and to provide that guidance to these younger players?
I think it's huge. Honestly, I think it's really huge, just because I live the life. If you look around just in the college profession, there's not a lot of black coaches that are head coaches. There's not a lot of black offensive coordinators. There's not a lot of black O-line coaches. There's 130 Division I universities. So I'm one of 130. So that's huge for me to be able to be that one voice of 130. So if I can affect just one person in my room, or one person within the linebacker room, or wherever, the quarterback room, that's huge, because I can give them the way that I feel, the way that I think about it. And I think if the next running back coach at the University of wherever can affect one person, so now that's two people who've been touched. And we just got to continue to spread our voice and just let people hear us and understand where we're coming from.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you.